What the devil is this? Why is Drew McIntyre going after Wade Barrett? He should be trying to take out that delinquent Chris Jericho. Oh, shucks, Cleon. Just calm down and let's introduce ourselves. I'm Captain Blue and you're watching Thursday Night SmackDown. And look at this first match we've got for you. It's a rematch from Elysium. Sheamus is going to go one-on-one with Daniel Bryan. I don't see why. Daniel Bryan clearly had the victory. Oh yes, but it seems as though Sheamus had the ropes and the referee didn't catch it, so Zelos has made this rematch to compensate for that. As long as Sheamus is willing to lose again, I suppose I don't have too much of a problem with this. And Daniel Bryan doing a fantastic job at opening this contest, Captain Idiot. Well, Sheamus is the Great White, and he's quite the fighter in the ring. Daniel Bryan's going to have to do quite a bit here to get lucky and defeat him again. Look at this! Sheamus already taking this thing to the outside, and we're going to have a brawl right now, Cleon. This is illegal. Referee, disqualify Sheamus. Give Daniel Bryan his rightful win. Oh my god. Sheamus just throwing him into the backhand, and he suplexes him right into the bloody steel steps. Are you kidding me right now? And this is being allowed? Why does Zelos allow everything in the WWE? I thought there were rules and regulations here to be followed. But nobody seems to be following them except me. And sometimes Kazudo, and that's one bad omen when Kazudo Nolan is following the rules. Oh, you just have to have an open mind about these things. These guys want to fight, and we're letting them fight. There's nothing bad about that. Sheamus takes him down with a headbutt. Sheamus is going to do quite a bit of damage here. Oh, Lucas' abdominal stretch could get Daniel Bryan to tap out. But no, Sheamus is going to throw him away. Probably figures he doesn't have him quite yet. Daniel Bryan, though, he's stunning the Great White with those right hands of his. And now going to work on the leg, yes. If Sheamus can't walk, there's no way he can get that brogue kick maneuver or whatever. I don't know, I think it's more of a sister kick. It's not bro, it's brogue. What? That's what I said. Oh, never mind. This is just going to go into another stupid argument with Captain Idiot here. Sheamus, though, he can't make Daniel Bryan tap out. Is he kidding me? What does he think he's going to do? No, don't do this again. Oh, Daniel Bryan sent crashing to the outside by this delinquent Sheamus. Oh, you say everyone's a delinquent. Shut up. You delinquent Captain Idiot. Oh, no. Come on, referee. That's got to be a disqualification. He was in the ropes. That's not a disqualification, but Daniel Bryan wisely jumping to the outside so Sheamus can't get those 10 shots he usually does. Oh, but he's going to kick him in the side of the head. Daniel Bryan in a lot of trouble right now, Cleon. He's got to find some way to fight back in this thing if he wants 2 victories over the Great White. Now, Daniel Bryan's going to do that right here. Brilliant tactician, not distracted at all, going right back to his ball game of taking out the leg. Daniel Bryan can't be thrown off his game, Captain Idiot. It's just impossible. And now Sheamus down after that beautiful suplex. Oh no. But Daniel Bryan spent too much time. Why did he do such a thing? Oh, no. Sheamus raking out the arm now. Sheamus can't have control of Daniel Bryan. That's unheard of. Oh, but Sheamus taking him down anyway. Now he's going to work on the leg. No. Don't let this happen, D-Bry. You've got this, man. No, my God. He doesn't have this, Captain Idiot. He doesn't have this at all. Wait. Yes, he's got this. He's got that thumb to the eye. Brilliant strategy by Daniel Bryan. We should award this guy a World Heavyweight title shot. You say that about everybody you like. I certainly do, and it's because it's true. Daniel Bryan now has control over the Great White. Kicks him in the midsection, side headlock. And he takes him down by the leg again. Daniel Bryan, well, maybe I'll have to give him some credit here. He really is going to town on that leg of Sheamus. Oh, now Daniel Bryan. He's just going to kick away at Sheamus. Try to bust him open maybe. Nobody better stun him with that vicious kick to the head. Let's see Daniel Bryan going for the cover. Sheamus could be down right here. Nobody kicks out. Sheamus kicks out of those kick attacks from Daniel Bryan. Oh no, and he takes him down with a suplex as well. Come on, D-Bry, do something. Use the label lock. Sheamus now, he's building too much momentum. 2 elbows in a row. That spells dangerous omens. Sheamus on the top rope. What the devil is he doing? Oh my god. He just flew like a battering ram and took down Daniel Bryan. No, and he's got a submission hold locked in. I told you though, Daniel Bryan's not going to tap out. Why is he still trying to make Daniel Bryan tap out? He thinks he can beat him here with the Rings of Sharon. We've seen many superstars use this, but Daniel Bryan, it looks like he's the one who's fighting back. And Sheamus, it looks like he's going to have to let it go here. Oh, but he's not going to let it go. He's going to take Daniel Bryan to the outside instead. Daniel Bryan doesn't deserve this kind of treatment. No, don't do this. Oh my god, he slams his head off the table. Sheamus, he's in control of this thing now, and he sends D-Bry back into the ring. Sheamus going to the top rope again. What's he got in mind? He's going to hit them with that battering ram again. And I think Sheamus is starting to feel it, Cleon. No. Come on, Daniel Bryan, do something. Oh, my God. There's the Irish Curse backbreaker. And now, no. Sheamus, no, don't do this. There's the brogue kick. Sheamus hits him with the brogue kick, and he goes for the cover. Is Daniel Bryan down? He is. Daniel Bryan loses this time. No, my God. This can't be. We should have never allowed this rematch in the first place. Daniel Bryan proved all he had to prove at Elysium when he defeated him. Well, it looks like they're 1-1 now, Cleon. Sheamus walking away after that devastating brogue kick. And that's what I came here to see. Daniel Bryan getting his head kicked off. And I love every minute of it. I bet you do. You love watching subpar wrestlers defeat brilliant tacticians. What kind of monster are you? Getting out of here. Screw you all. I'm going to go find my martini. Hey, Captain Blue, I'll go ahead and join you down here for the remainder of the show. It looks like Wade Barrett, for some reason, trying to get out of this match with Drew McIntyre. I would think after defeating Orton in Elysium, he'd be more than willing to fight someone like McIntyre. Well, Jealous, the way I see it, maybe Barrett figures if he's a bit too weakened from that war against Randy Orton, if McIntyre can beat him here tonight, it's going to look really bad on his resume as World Heavyweight Champion. I don't know, I guess I could see that. What I can also see here is the new Tag Team Champions, D-Generation X, in action against, lo and behold, the new Millennia. And DX, what a hard-fought battle they had against the powerhouse at Elysium, managing to come out on top. Shawn Michaels delivering the sweet chin music twice to Mark Henry and pinning him to win the titles. DX put an end to Powerhouse's bullying. I haven't seen either show or Mark Henry in the building tonight, but so they're not ready to cash in the rematch clause yet, apparently. The new Millennia, though, they want to get on top of the action here, maybe go after those tag titles, and if they win against DX here tonight, I can figure that's exactly what they're going to be able to do. You will have no choice to defeat the tag champions in a non-title bout. Well, then again, I don't know. Unico looming on the outside there. Not too sure I trust him, but Cleon and Kajido seem to think I'm a bit too paranoid about that kind of stuff. Maybe he is out here to just watch. Well, I'm not so forgiving as you, Jalos. I don't think Unico is out here to just have some fun at all. He's got the best seat in the house, but I can't help but think he's out here to do a bit more damage to D-Generation X. Well, maybe we'll see as Triple H sent into the corner here, but he gets out of the corner before Primo can make a tag. Hits him with a crucifix, good move. Crucifix pin maneuver, quite difficult to escape from, but I don't see anyone using the pin variant. And Triple H right now, oh, he fights back with right hands. The game. So many times has this man been the world champion. And now twice tag team champion with Shawn Michaels. I think he also had the tag titles with Stone Cold Steve Austin at one time. And now Triple H going to work on the leg. I don't know. Everyone just methodically picking apart everyone else in this UDF era, it seems. Here comes Primo, though, and he takes Triple H down with the head scissors. Throws the game for a loop and takes him off his game. Puns very much intended all the time. I never believed them when they said no pun intended. Well, I wouldn't have either. What we need is some catapult action. And look, there he is. Unico is on the ropes distracting the referee, and now Triple H can't get that submission hold locked in. Oh, looks like you were right. Unico is out here to cause some havoc. Prevent his new Millennia brethren from losing this match, and now Primo right back on top of Triple H. Gains the advantage after that one, but Triple H with that jab to the back and now a punch to the head. Maybe stunning him for just a bit, but Primo going to take advantage here, and he tags in Epico. Here comes Epico, top rope, axe handle to the arm. Epico almost taking too much time there, and he did. Triple H now with the side headlock and the advantage. Whipping Epico. Nope, he brings him back. Oh, jawbreaker by new Millennia member Epico, who goes for a half Boston Crab. And I guarantee you Unico's not going to try breaking this up. Yeah, taunting Triple H from the outside, but Triple H counters. You're going to have to do a lot more damage against the game if you want him to submit. Triple H has submitted very few times in his career. Maybe even only to Chris Benoit and John Cena. I don't remember any others that made him submit. Maybe in his earlier days, someone else was able to do the job, but Triple H now taking him down with a neck breaker. DX, the new tag team champions, and what kind of antics are we going to see with DX holding those tag titles? Well, Degeneration X, they certainly put an end to the Powerhouse. I don't know who's even going to be able to challenge DX, because I didn't know who was going to be able to challenge the Powerhouse. Maybe Edge and Christian, they have an interest in getting a rematch against DX. They were the ones that lost the contendership match to them last week at Superstars anyway. Shawn Michaels now, the Heartbreak Kid, with a vicious knee to the side of the head. Taking down Epico. And now, he's going to the ropes. Here we go with the splash. No! Epico rolls out of the way. Good move there. DX, I don't know. They're looking a bit sloppy tonight. I wonder if the Powerhouse made them fight a little more than we think. Well, it takes great strength to take down the Powerhouse Yellows, and we saw the Powerhouse getting suplexed and thrown around just as much as they were throwing DX around. So maybe DX has expended all their strength before tonight. This should be a brilliant chance for the new Millennia to get into the title picture by defeating them. It sure would. Shawn Michaels, though, there's no quitting this guy as he locks into submission. And Epico going to come to break it up, and he does so. The game, Triple H not able to prevent it. Oh, and now Shawn Michaels taken down with that nice wheel kick. Primo going to tag in Epico again. And Shawn Michaels going to turn things over to Triple H, who immediately hits a DDT coming into the ring. Good move by Triple H there, the King of Kings. The Cerebral Assassin going for the cover. And no, Unico distracting the referee. And now look at this, the double team by the new Millennia. Can DX fight back from what is basically a 3-on-2 situation? Triple H might do so by starting things off with his armbar. And he goes for the cover again. No, but Epico kicks out to his credit. Triple H with a clothesline, though, leveling him. And the game building some huge momentum here. Spinebuster, he's getting all pumped up. He's got this crowd on his back. And Triple H now going for a cover after that Spinebuster, but no! Unico refuses to let it happen. And now look at this, the double team by the new Millennia, and the referee doesn't see it. Triple H was probably thinking pedigree, but now the new Millennia has the advantage. Maybe for a while. No, Triple H escapes that 2-on-1 situation. And very methodical, resourceful is Triple H tagging in HBK. Primo and Epico out of place here. Shawn Michaels now. Shawn Michaels throwing him into his own tag team partner, and he just kicks him to the outside. If there's anyone willing to fight the handicap match, it is HBK Shawn Michaels. Oh, but he might have gotten a little too confident. as Primo dumps him back into the ring. And Unico looming there. The referee's got to take care that nothing happens here with Unico. Otherwise, the New Millennia should be getting disqualified here. You saw Unico was looking to grab Michaels there. I don't know. Shawn Michaels, though. He's just, oh my, this is a bad place for Shawn Michaels. He's in between every last member of the New Millennia, but he's still fighting back. Oh, but not for long. But just what can you do? You're surrounded by 3 dangerous individuals. We've seen them attacking people with chairs, and you're fighting in the backstage area, throwing people in steel containers. I don't know how you come back after all that when you're just being swarmed by this menace known as the New Millennia. But Wade Barrett has to be backstage grinning at all these actions right here as Shawn is suplexed onto the floor. He's in a lot of trouble, and Triple H might be too dazed to do anything about it. Almost a 3-on-1 assault, but Unico can't do anything, otherwise the referee will disqualify the New Millennia. But his presence there is enough to distract HBK. Getting an unfair advantage, but without breaking the rules. Sly approach by the New Millennia. Oh no, but now they're in DX's corner. And Shawn Michaels. No! Epico counters. Triple H, though, looking to get him some of Epico here. He's going to make him pay for that 2-on-1 assault. He whips him into the ring. Maybe skims him on those steel steps at the same time. Epico trying to escape the wrath of Shawn Michaels, but Triple H is right there, and Triple H trips him up. Now DX with the advantage. They've got the 2-on-1 if they want it. Triple H, one of the dirtiest players in the game, learned from the best there is, Ric Flair. And now Epico is about to pay for all that 2-on-1. He trips over the steel steps. The New Millennia is on the back burner now, Jelos. They're in a lot of trouble. If Shawn Michaels can get him back in the ring, he's got to break that count first. But if he can get Epico in the ring, he might be stunned enough to get a 3 count out of this. Oh, Epico fights back against Triple H. Who's even legal anymore? I think it's Shawn Michaels and Epico, but I can't even tell. Because this thing has just devolved into a brawl on the outside here. And now they're in nobody's corner in particular, but DX and the New Millennia just going at it. Epico sent into the post, Triple H into the ring. And now Primo tries to send Shawn Michaels into the post, but his partner's in the way. Shawn Michaels sends him into the barricade. Bumps heads with Unico. And there's all kinds of chaos right now. Epico again sent into the steel post. Primo's down on the ground. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, and Epico's busted open. Shawn Michaels and Triple H making them pay for that fight on the outside. And now Shawn, what's he gonna do? He might be thinking sweet chin music. No, he's got a cradle suplex though. Cradle suplex into a cover. Oh no, Epico survives that one. Oh, and he managed to hit HBK with a rolling neck breaker. I can't even believe that. But Shawn Michaels kips up the Heartbreak Kid. Epico has to try and deal with this. Has Unico been ejected? Unico's been ejected from this match, and now the 3-on-2 advantage is no longer present for the New Millennia, but they've got Shawn Michaels maybe right where they want him. Go for a cover here. No, Shawn Michaels kicks out. Shawn Michaels though with the flying clothesline. Here we go. Inverted atomic drop. And he's going to scoop him up. There's the slam. HBK. He's all pumped up. No, Primo with the shoulder up. Primo dumping HBK back in his team corner. Shawn Michaels counters, does not want that tag at this pivotal point in the match. Primo on the top rope. Here comes Mr. WrestleMania. Top rope Hurricanrana levels Primo of the New Millennia. And now Shawn Michaels dragging him to his feet. Brings him back. Here's the neck breaker we saw earlier from Triple H. DX now, they've got all the momentum they need to finish this thing off, but will they? or are they going to do a bit more damage? Shawn Michaels might have been thinking to tag in Triple H, but Triple H, I think, says, you get him. Suplex. Takes him down. Shawn Michaels into another cover here. Here we go. Oh, that's it for the new Millennia. Primo not able to do anything after that suplex. And Epico is disappointed. Thought they had DX on the ropes multiple times in this match, but no, DX kept fighting back. DX made them pay. They ended up with the advantage, and Unico was ejected. There was little the new Millennia could do to fight back against the onslaught of D-Generation X. The tag team champions pick up the win. Well, I don't know, Jalos. The new Millennia is not making any impact in the WWE at all. Wade Barrett, we've got to figure out what he thinks about this. You know, I'm interested to figure that out myself. Brie Bella also unable to regain her women's title, and now the new Millennia has lost against DX. Well, Drew McIntyre said, no, I don't want any new Millennia member. I want Wade Barrett, the World Heavyweight Champion. So you know what, ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly what we're going to get for our main event. Drew McIntyre, the winner of the second Breakthrough Battle Royal, gets to pick one champion of his choice to fight, and he's chosen the World Heavyweight Champion, Wade Barrett, here tonight. Really surprised Drew McIntyre taking a step up in his game. He pinned 4 people in that 6-man competition to win the Breakthrough Battle Royal, but will he be able to defeat the World Heavyweight Champion? At Elysium, Wade Barrett managing to defeat Randy Orton in one of the most brutal contests we've had thus far. And what's Barrett doing? What Unico? What is Barrett doing with Unico? Unico here at ringside again. I don't know what he's even doing here. We just saw him earlier tonight in that tag team match, but now he's out here in the corner of his mentor, Wade Barrett. Well, I don't know, Jelos. I think this is about fear for Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett is afraid tonight, but I guarantee you he's not afraid of Drew McIntyre. What he's afraid of is his reputation. Because if he takes a loss to McIntyre after defeating Randy Orton twice in a row, well, let's just say the new Millennia is not going to have a good time. You could be right. This could be all about ego for Wade Barrett here tonight, as Drew McIntyre, the supposed chosen one, deemed the chosen one by Vince McMahon upon his debut. Former Intercontinental Champion, multi-time, I believe. However, after that, you know, McIntyre, he kind of disappeared off the map. A lot of trouble finding his way in this WWE career, but right now he could find his way into the future if he pins the World Heavyweight Champion Wade Barrett tonight. Barrett right now, he's having some trouble against his challenger, Drew McIntyre. I'll give Barrett that he fought a war at Elysium. He managed to defeat Randy Orton. He could be battered, bruised, having trouble to walk, but if he wants to lead this new era, this new Millennia of his, he has to be willing to get in that ring on a whim's notice, defend his title, fight new challengers. Hungry competitors, hungry superstars like Drew McIntyre. McIntyre and Barrett here, they're actually pretty much alike. Barrett's whole gimmick is the winds of change, the future of the WWE. Drew McIntyre, he is the chosen one, the advent of the future. But he's got to prove it here against the world champion. As Unico looms on the outside, Barrett is level with that clothesline. Cannot find his way against McIntyre rather thus far. And Drew McIntyre, look at this. No, Barrett catches him, throws him with that belly to belly. Good counter by the world champion. Goes for the clothesline, nobody home. These two staring each other down. Here comes the power struggle. Which of these two is the stronger? It's Wade Barrett. Makes sense to me. The London Brawler knows his way around a street fight, as we saw in the pay-per-view, but no, he gets caught with the scoop slam. McIntyre takes him down again. Here we go, hip toss. Barrett fights back though. But no, McIntyre catches him again. What are we seeing here? Wade Barrett, he might be too dazed to find his way back. And there's a mic check, Jalos. There's a mic check by Drew McIntyre. And the champion's down. Wade Barrett, no. Only a 1 count from McIntyre. The world champion. We've seen him survive the likes of the RKO, the 5-star frog splash, the angle slam in the past. He has quite an impressive resume for these past 2 months, knocking off many veterans, but now, like I said, he finds someone in the ring who he has a lot in common with. Drew McIntyre, he wants to prove himself in this business just like Wade Barrett does. And Wade Barrett and McIntyre just back and forth, but I can't help but think Drew McIntyre is getting the better of this momentum shift. And look at this, McIntyre. He could be setting up right here. He's setting him up. Here we go, Captain Blue. Look at this. The Future Shock DDT. Future Shock DDT levels Barrett. Are you kidding me? No, Barrett very coyly slides out of the ring. Unbelievable. And now Unico. Oh, look at this, McIntyre. I'm getting into a bit of altercation with Unico. Oh, and he elbows him in the face, too. Look at this. Unico starting to fight. Oh, my God. The referee being pretty lenient there. Although McIntyre, I guess, did initiate it, but still, Wade Barrett comes out with the advantage because of it. And now Barrett and Unico talking a bit of strategy. Barrett back into the ring, as is McIntyre. Wade Barrett has to regroup here. He got blasted with that Future Shock DDT, but Drew McIntyre did not have the chance to go for a cover. Oh, he's got a chance to go for the cover here. Wade Barrett down. No, kicks out again. Unico livid right now that his mentor, his leader, Wade Barrett, is on the receiving end of McIntyre's assault, but Wade Barrett now going to deliver that back suplex. McIntyre go behind German. Every time Wade Barrett tries to fight back, this Drew McIntyre just does not allow him to keep the momentum. They've been raking each other's eyes. I've also noticed that, but the referee's decision on what to do about that. Wade Barrett brings him back, chops him down in the back of the head. What's Barrett going to do now? Barrett is all kinds of pissed off, it seems. Wade Barrett, what's he going to do here? He's got him in the sit-down powerbomb. Wade Barrett with the sit-down powerbomb. And now what's he going to look for next? Could be a pump handle here. He's got him in a pump handle. Pump handle power slam by the World Heavyweight Champion. McIntyre now. He's out on his feet. Wade Barrett could be looking to take advantage here. Chops him in the back of the head again. And now Wade Barrett, here we go. Oh, I have expected this. I don't know. There's the black hole slam, the winds of change. The winds of change by the World Heavyweight Champion and McIntyre. This could be it for him. Wade Barrett into a cover, and he gets some. Wade Barrett wins. But McIntyre, what a showing he had. What a showing he had against the World Heavyweight Champion right here. Even at one point had him with the Future Shock DDT, but no. Barrett was too smart for him. Right by the ropes, saw he had the chance to escape and did so. But Captain Blue, what does this mean? This still has to put Drew McIntyre on the map, surely. I mean, he gave the World Champion a fight of his life here. Back and forth, chain wrestling, power moves all over the place. Even some brawling, but Wade Barrett at the end, it was the winds of change that made the difference, and Wade Barrett picks up the win here tonight. Unico in the ring to celebrate with him, of course. He's just seen the best of his mentor. And now Barrett and Unico gonna make this kid pay. Look at this. Unico's got a chair. Wade Barrett now. He's gonna wipe out Drew McIntyre. Wait a minute, it's Sheamus, the Great White. The Great White kicks him in the gut, and he's got the chair. Wade Barrett in full retreat mode. Thanks for watching, everyone. The Great White to the rescue. But does he want the World Heavyweight title?